Снег запомнил форму наших плеч, но не имя, что носил рассвет. Город пил стеклянный ветер, словно память училась молчать. Я несу в ладонях пепел часов, он теплее правды. Каждый шаг врастает в землю, будто выбор тяжелее судьбы. Если эхо ищет голос, кто останется после ответа? Кожа помнит холод раньше сердца и не спорит с тишиной. Эхо не повторяет нас, оно заканчивает начатое. Мы исчезаем медленнее снега, но быстрее собственной веры. Держи мой взгляд, пока ночь снимает лица. Свобода пахнет железом и первым вдохом весны.
В каждой трещине льда спит дорога домой.
Не бойся потерять меня,
Бойся стать чужим себе. Я коснулся будущего, оно дрожало, как пламя под водой. Истина приходит без обуви, не оставляя следов.
я больше не прячу лицо. Пусть страх научится смотреть. Если смысл рождается в падении, я приму землю как небо. Эхо теперь звучит внутри, не как память, а как выбор. Когда последняя зима растает, мы узнаем друг друга без имен, только дыханием, только светом, только эхом. Stare it up. Everyone says the forest is perfectly safe. They always say that before sunset. Mama packed a basket full of pretty little rules, pressed them in my pocket like inherited jewels. Smile just enough, never too loud, blend with the flowers, disappear in the crowd. Every street's a stage with invisible teeth, every grin is polished underneath. The wolves all wave with gentleman hands, selling candy wrapped in wedding bands. Sugar, sugar, everyone's so sweet, until they smell a heartbeat. Candy coats the danger, cherry lips and neon eyes. Everybody loves the rapper, nobody reads the warning signs. Dance, his dress to sell. The queen wore pearls, the butcher wore a tie. Both knew exactly how to advertise. The mirror asked, "Who taught you to shrink?" I answered with lipstick instead of a drink. My ribs kept score beneath the lace. My pulse kept changing its hiding place. A laugh can sound like confetti rain until it lands inside your veins. Maybe the monster wasn't hiding under beds. Maybe it learned table manners instead. Maybe all the bedtime stories forgot one tiny thing. Some wolves don't howl, they sing. Throw your glitter to the sky, it doesn't teach the teeth to die. Paint the roses, paint the town. Predators still circle around, so I'm trading pretty for honest tonight. Trading silence for stage lights. If the forest wants a chorus, I'll make every wolf learn harmony. No one's dessert, no one's prize. No one's prize. Watch the candy, it's the wrapper that tells the lies. The echo arrives first. The footstep follows later. I carve my future from immaculate decisions. Each answer polished, each fracture left unseen. The road applauded certainty with elegant precision. Meanwhile, forgotten selves grew roots beneath the clean. The breath became metallic in the ribs I fortified. A map can hide a wilderness while claiming it provides. Every yes invents a shadow, every no preserves a ghost. Choice is never merely movement, it's a census of the lost. ECHOBARD. Every choice hides obscured, banished archetypes, reality distress. The mirror hums in minor keys beneath composure's dress. I traded storms for symmetry. The silence charged its debts. The echoes learned my heartbeat before we ever met. The sovereign wore obedience until his shoulders bent. The trickster slipped through daydreams, laughing where my courage went. The healer swallowed broken glass to keep the room serene. The exile stitched horizons into wounds that stayed unseen. My pulse grew heavy as whetstone beneath a borrowed creed. The body keeps rejected myths like dormant living seed.
You called me failure. I was your unlived fire.
I called you danger because you named desire.
Reality doesn't punish my
Okay, that's gonna be really weird.
it simply waits
But I want to make sure my
the door
good mic will be off here soon.
only painted shut.
And then you guys get to hear me mumble about how much I hate to pack. Even if I can't see the chat. Now, let me pause my music real quick. If anybody hasn't figured it out, Let me put that up a bit because this is a whole different microphone I'm using. I'm using my headset. I have over 1,000 physical books to pack. Now, I am going to try and show you. I haven't had to pack my books in 10 years. 10 years. And the last 2 times I've moved, I took those giant ass totes that usually you put clothes in or storage or whatever. And I put 1,000 books in those totes and stupidly lugged them in my 20s to all my apartments. I'm smarter now. So, as much as I know you guys like looking at my Funko Pops, let's see if I can show you. Those boxes over there are only about, that's 13 boxes, and they're not even half my books. I now have to go over into this little corner here. I don't think I have enough quart space, but let's see if I have quart space. Probably not, and I'm not going to move, but let's see. You can kind of see I got more books over there. I will try and bring them down to my floor here so you guys can see the absolute menace being a book lover can be for packing when you are neurodivergent. For now, and actually, you know what? You guys can watch me move my books to the floor to try and make book packing kind of easier. Let's see. Can I get my camera? Aha! Yes. Don't mind this cord. This cord is to my little standing desk treadmill that I haven't used in like a year. But back to the books. And I hope you guys enjoy follow me packing because I need a body double as it is almost 3 a.m. So, alright. Actually, I'm probably going to get rid of that too. Because I don't know exactly what time today I'll be able to move. And fair warning, there's a lot of book abuse in my house because of 4 neurodivergent children. I apologize in advance. Bad mental health made it very bad for me to keep up on that. And it's also part of why I like audiobooks. I don't have to worry about children or destroying books or having to worry about how heavy it is. Like my muscles are sore as hell right now. I should have been recording this sooner. Packing. Maybe I would have had more packing done sooner if I just did this. So you guys can get introduced to my book collection while we're at it. I will be stepping away from the computer in 2.5 hours because I'm going to run a shuttle at work. Every little bit counts. Life and death. Huh. So a lot of these books you guys will be seeing is what got me through my middle school and in high school years. Revisit some of my manga. I remember reading this, but I guess for that character though. I wonder if this actually says an anime to it yet. See, this is how old? Oh, yeah. And I still need to finish this damn manga series. Oh, I forgot how to find the copyright on the darn manga. I'm so horrible. What is cine manga? Guys, cine manga. Right here. Cine manga. What the hell? What is cine manga? We got Aladdin. We got Lizzie McGuire, Kim Possible, Lilo and Stitch. Cine manga? What? Is that just another thing for graphic novel? Graphic novels? You can tell how old this book is. I don't remember if I got this one in middle school or high school, but let's see. Hey, I think I found the copyright page. Let's see. Haha! Copyright. Let's see. Can we see it? I might need to change some of my stuff, but where'd it go? Haha! 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 You guys can see it. 2000. I swear this doesn't date me. Naturally, I was in elementary school in 2000. I didn't even know manga existed on that year. So, and I do apologize in advance. I have yet to take my ADHD medicine, so I'm going to be all over the conversation, talking all over 6 ways from Sunday. There's no caffeine in me. Oh, that was from college. I was like, why do I have a dictionary of finance and investment terms? What do I'm not even going to ask my kids logic and hide them snacks in my room that are probably. Since when do I own Game of Thrones? Well, that's a new one. I don't know when I don't think I knew I even owned that because the HBO's on that one, so it's. Let's see. Hey, Chobit, it's been ages. Yes, I've been eating. I wonder if I should just grab a box and start packing as I go. All right, let's get 2 shelves cleaned up, and then I'll pack them in boxes. Yeah, I don't remember what Game of Thrones is in my husband's books. All right, uh, cool. So I want to do something with my Shakespeare collection. Do you guys have any ideas? I haven't actually read it all. I got this back when I worked at the Salvation Army years ago. But if you guys have ideas, this literally This shows how all over the place I am in my book collections. Let's see. Here's the contents. We got The Comedy of Eros, The Taming of the Shrew, The Two Gentlemen of Verona, Love's Ladore's Lost, Labore's Lost, A Midsummer's Night Dream, The Merchant of Venice, The Merry Wives of Windsor, Much Ado About Nothing, You Like It, 12 Nights of What You Will, The History of the Troilus? Oh, wait. Yeah, it has to be Troilus and Cressida. All's Well That Ends Well. Measure for Measure. The first part of Henry VI is. Isn't Henry VI the one that had the musical for called Six? Huh. But I think this book of mine has everything William Shakespeare wrote. I think I'm doing some echoey things with it. Huh. Poor books. They've been so abused by children. That's not much of this I can actually get in my car. Right. Okay, you guys can sort of see me packing. But let's see. I got some of Case closed back when Borders existed. If anybody remembers that bookstore. This one. A lot of books I bought just because the covers caught my attention. This has to be a shifter's book.
The school exists where silence bends, where dreams forget how time should end.
Ooh.
Place unmarked on map or page.
I could see why it resonated with me.
Shadow stage. Each corridor hums with what
I have both the light novel and the manga for this, but not the whole series. This is one of my all-time favorite book series. Sweep. It is not the it is not skies. The power before you part. Where the snows results, you've got a place to die. Jumping these places. I hope having this new place is going to help me focus a little bit more. Because I know I've posted a lot of polls on things that I've had impulse, I want to do this. And I think part of my issue is just having a focus thing for everything I want to do. And running my shuttles lately at work, I got to consider the idea of my theme being echoes. I have come to the conclusion that echoes are similar to opinions, which makes me feel more comfortable with doing stuff. Advice from that time and mostly maybe from you know, if Ninja Slayer ever made into an anime, I would totally watch that in a heartbeat. And I wish that they they did more with Skip Beat as well. That was another one that really resonated with me growing up. Lost the guys to keep me. The guys that got the guys to me. The cares that the night the guys type. Bring us bring out shadow. Bring us out is our they found the first class, they found the found the class, they found the class, everything happened. Yeah, this is resonance. It's not a dream. This is hundreds, reasons, there's lots of your joy. There's all the dreams of life. You will record, stay back. All the members of night. The school is life, the driving matters out. Often the innocent, less than not as though I don't even be home. Just want to hold on. Had to say back myself. But I'm missing the phone. That's really time. Nothing has been seen as before. She got pictures with me. Thanks to the sounds of frequency. I think you're falling my first one. That's next to the remember what I do. More I know, the more I stand. I'm not here to think. It's happening to the way. The anchor in the storm. Not a hero, not to tell. I don't need a falling phone. I just need to hold on. And the same place the thing. Oh, I didn't realize that was. Ah, please. I found you. You, you, and you take me back. Friends, everyone. Still here, in sacrifice. Still has that story, smile. Say I got to find you. I was just a thankful.
If forgetting is the price, I'll pay it twice. If the sea calls me home, I'll chain myself here. So let the tide
Guilty.
erase my
Mine.
footprints
Turns
in the
left.
wild
Eyes
rewrite.
closed.
The
Only story I remember
is the
is
one
the one I got you gone. Back up, and carry so.
not a hero, I don't need to pull you home. I just need to hold on. Let the sea
If
take
it's a
my
Christmas
soul.
song,
Let the island take its due. I won't be the one who leaves. Not when I
I
found you.
found you.
You're the reason the waves changed.
And yes, this song has to do a lot with
Giving
Calypso and
you
Ronan
back.
from Bound in Time.
Before the tsars, before the saints, they watched, they ruled, they still remember. Rug
There
pushed
was
us
like
down
a
into the
time.
flame, hammered stars and gave them flame. The father stood still as he frowned. Keep the sun from falling
Oh,
down.
yes,
As the
I
bright
said ow.
glorious fire, bringer of warmth, of harvest desire, every gold ray a gift
Ow
to
didn't
the
hurt.
land, every sunset his closing hand. Nine in the circle, fire and frost, they
It's still
guard
two
what
silverfish.
once thought was lost. In the grove of nine, the rivers speak from the mountains high to the valleys deep. Oaths are sworn where the birches bend. The old gods wait for the world to mend. Parents stand as
haven't said ladybug. Interesting. Whoops. Be something else entirely. Right, I just been was a Nicholas Sparks kind of dude. Don't know if you read all of the books he had. Shit, I had 13 books the other day. Boxes. I'm on box 19 for books. I mean, they're not big boxes by any means, but boxes are boxes. I have this. I have this maybe on my Audible account. I have to check this one if I have it on my Audible. I think I remember reading this. I haven't read like half my books. It's very awkward to actually pass. With all different sizes. There were some, I don't know.
The floorboards creak, the ceiling leaks, and the ale? The ale tastes like somebody strained rainwater through a boot. Yet every night, the room is full. The floorboards groan beneath the crowd. The barkeep curses long and loud. The chimney smokes more than it warms. Yet somehow here we brave the storms. A sailor sleeps beside the hearth. A merchant swears he's noble birth. The windows rattle in the gale. We drink and praise this awful ale. The mugs don't match, the spoons are bent. Nobody knows where the landlord went.
Hmm.
Tavern piss poor ale, bitter
I want to do something to
fill the cup or tip the pail. Tavern piss poor ale.
make you guys will help me and remind me to
Stomach fit to wail.
eat and drink.
On the trail.
I probably won't,
Piss poor ale.
especially once I take that medicine. Honestly, I'm just hoping I get my keys earlier rather than later today.
less than own the gambler weeps beside the rail, blaming cards and piss poor ale. Oh, old Maggie claims she saw a ghost. The ghost complained about the roast. A blacksmith arm wrestles a thief. The thief demands a
I
written
don't know how
brief.
many
A night
boxes I can
rides
fit
with
in my
splendid
car.
flair, then trips and tumbles
Any
down a
bets?
stair. His helmet rings like chapel bells. The room erupts with drunken yells. How bad's the ale? The worst in town. Then why
Just
return?
have to be
What's one
careful not to
down?
let my
Why
cat out.
exactly around?
Oh, does anybody want to see my
Folks, when
cat?
he fought a bear, turns out it was a wooden chair. He still displays the splinter
Can you see
scars
him?
and boasts of victories in bars. The
Through all
barmaid
the
laughs
packing and
behind the
mess,
tray.
there
She's
he
heard
is.
these tales most every day.
Today,
She
that's the
takes
3 boxes
your
of
coin without
books.
a fail and serves more piss poor ale. The tankard's chipped, the roast is burned. Half the lessons here aren't learned. Tavern piss poor ale, bitter as the wind and pale. Fill the cup or tip the pail. Tavern piss poor ale. A bard performs a tragic tune. Three
I do
dogs
need to
begin
keep
to
an eye on the
howl in ghost.
time. Where's
A priest attempts a
oh,
silent
there it
prayer.
is.
Nobody notices or
2
cares.
hours.
A goat appears from who knows where and somehow claims the mayor's chair. The mayor objects and starts to yell. The goat responds remarkably well. Some fool ignites a curtain seam. A bucket
I
sails
wonder
the
how much
place,
this
it
book had an
seems.
influence on me and
Unfortunately, that
Fox and
same
cat
pail
people.
contained 3 days of leftover ale. The fire dies, the smell survives. Several patrons lose their eyes, not literally. They're merely blind for several moments at a
See you
time.
guys later.
The rats are kings beneath the floor. The songs resemble drunken
I'm
wars. The
already.
gold
Yeah.
you had is long since
What
gone,
is
yet
on my
somehow
what?
everyone carries on. A chair takes flight, a
Oh,
table breaks,
children.
the baker wins 3 birthday cakes, the fiddler falls, still plays somehow. Nobody asks a single how. Bad ale, bad ale, more bad ale. Tavern piss poor ale, bitter as the wind and pale. Fill the cup or tip the pail. Tavern piss poor ale, hey! Tavern piss poor ale. Every doomed and drunken tale, every legend doomed to fail, starts with piss poor ale. Heroes, fools, and county jail. Raise your mugs and do not bail. On piss poor ale. The candles shrink to dying gold. The stories grow absurdly old. The sailor snores beneath a chair. The goat is
How
somehow
many
still
boxes am
there.
I gonna need to rent?
The barkeep
So,
sweeps around the room, ignoring stains of unknown doom. He shakes his head and checks the till. The mugs are empty. For now. Tomorrow, the roof will still leak. The chairs will still wobble. The ale will still taste like regret. And every one of us will be back before sunset. Because good decisions fade.
there's 4 shelves over
Tavern
here cleared
stories
now.
are
Just cleared this before I go get some more empty boxes. Oh,
But tavern stories are forever.
no. Okay. I know what that one is now. What?
Shadow prowls beneath the moon's soft glow. Eyes like embers where secrets flow. She whispers tales the night
That should now be all my books in one anime DVD
Cradle
box
boyfriend
set
can tame
that
each
may or may not
phantom
have survived my
web.
children.
Sparkling silk and fur-clad in divinity's hue, bound by moonlight tied to you. Scratch the stars where
So,
destinies wane, lunar tides ripple in your domain. Soft meows weave a cosmic thread, sacred whiskers guide the misled. I feel in my tabby's eyes, resilience echoes where the spirit lies. Mighty paws clad in gentle allure, your presence forever pure. Paws of gold, eyes of flame, guard the weak in your name. From market stalls to Pharaoh's hall, your gaze has watched, protecting all. The street-born stray, the temple's pride, all find their place at Bastet's side. When shadows stretch and jackals roam, your light will guide the lost ones home. A silver tail, a silent leap through dreamscapes where the faithful sleep. No desert storm, no shifting sand can steal the gift from Bastet's hand. Her rule is soft, her crown unseen, yet all the world feels Fire eyes that read through time, claws like whispers in moonlight's art.